Hi everybody, and welcome to day number 14. 2 weeks. Did we make it? Yes, we did. Come on in, check it out. We already talked about the hallway, so there's nothing really new to report here, except that we've got our thresholds in over here. So these are actually step-up thresholds, and so one end's higher than the other because the tile's actually coming up a bit higher than the wooden floor, and so those fit in there. You notice they're not attached yet, and the reason they're not attached yet is because Liz LaFrance, she's working on a color scheme for these, and we're going to get the homeowners to approve which one they like best, because we can't match the floor exactly. We want something that's going to kind of act as a nice transition from the floor to the tile, and so they're going to pick which one they like. But we're all here for the bathroom, right? And what a day. What a difference a day makes, because, well, we put about 10 hours in right now, and here it is. We've got the vanity, we've got our full mirror. They came and they put this in. They turned it around in 24 hours. You cannot beat that. All our plumbing's in. The sink, they're going with an oil rubbed bronze on all their accents here. So they replaced the original accents that were here, except for this one, only because this is a little sneak drawer. Because all the plumbing comes up and through, this drawer's got a U to it, but I've actually got to get a small screwdriver so that I can take that one off. Now this is an interesting piece because it's got a basket room underneath. You can see down through the tiles, so this is really kind of a country chic little number. It's got the deep sink, it's got a nice tall spigot. I'm really digging that. Very standard toilet. The old toilet in here, if you remember, it was a kiddie toilet, so it was really low. So this is just a Kohler. Very simple. We've got the washer and dryer in now, and let's close the door. So we turned what was arguably a very dysfunctional space for a laundry room. We had that closet there that we couldn't really use because we had the dueling doors going on. And we had that really big corn top that was here, and it just came out over, and it didn't make sense. It was too deep. So now we've simplified it and we've made it practical. Here's something I really like. These are drying racks that Liz found online, and she put that in her original design, if you remember that. And so we got one on each side. One's a little bit bigger than the other. And it's actually got multiple different levels that you can put that on. So that's nice. Here's a really functional space, right? And so above this, you'll see we've got a 1-inch black pipe, and that's for hanging clothes. So this is going to be just a really workable space. And now here's our countertops. So these are the ones that I was working on. This was the white pine that had the weathered wood treatment, and it was distressed. It's got lots of dinks and nooks in it, so it looks like it was outside for quite a while. We've got our just really simple steam pipe shelves, and that's a really long one, goes wall to wall, and we got our little J-stems hooking up, and that's really nice and easy. Everything in here is just meant to be quick and easy in order to come in here, do laundry, get it done, and then get out. But there's no reason to not have a little bit of fun with it and not have a space, because people are going to come over here and they're going to use this bathroom. So you can't hide it. Don't put this in a closet. Make an example out of it. Make a statement out of it. And I think that that's what we did here. And I'm really happy with the way everything turned out, from the light fixtures that they put in, just from all of the accents. And 14 days. So we went from 14 days. And I want to see if I can get Aiden to do one of those flyby photos where you can see what it originally looked like with what it looks like now, to rip up all the slate, rip up all of the old tile, tear everything out, and then put it back in. And the homeowners are coming back. They're coming back tomorrow night. So they haven't seen it yet. And if you've been following my Instagram's a little off from the YouTube videos, because we're trying to keep this as a big surprise reveal for them. So I'm unfortunately not going to be here, but they're going to come in here, and I've told them everything's functional. They can have the middle of their house back. We are going to come back next week because we're going to be doing the garage, and I think we'll probably take a walk out there just to see how Thomas the Plasterer did. But for 14 days, the homeowners, minimal disruption. I mean, I'm going to call this a win-win for sure. So let's go see Thomas the plasterer. He finished last night. And so we've got to let that dry. And in the meantime, while it's drying, we're basically going to etch the floor, and we're going to put down an epoxy paint. And so the homeowners are going to pick which one they want. It's going to be a Rust-Oleum product. And then we're going to put down a new floor in here. And then once we put the new floor in here, we're going to put back the staircase, and we're going to raise it up so it's at the level of the door. So instead of it being a step down, it's going to be at the level of the door. And instead of it just ending right here, we're going to have it come to the middle of the garage and then just make a little bang to the right, so that as you come down, you're actually exiting between the two cars. So now you're not on top of one car or not, and we're going to have plenty of storage underneath where they can store the recycle bins and the trash barrels. And this plaster, I think it's going to take a little while to dry, but hopefully by the time we get all this, the floor done and the staircase in, the plaster will be dry, and we'll be able to just put a nice coat of paint on it. And now they're going to have just a really clean, workable space. And we're going to get seals in here so that we're not going to have to deal with critters and creepy crawlies really taking over, which is what they did in the past. And that's going to be week number 3 here at the Lincoln Rehab. Yeah, but 14 days, we're going to call that one done, and done on time. And then we're going to move on to this project, and we'll probably start the clock again from scratch, since this was an add-on project, and I don't want people to think that, hey, we missed our 2-week mark. So thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, like I said, Aiden's going to do a quick little before and after flyby, which is we're trying to do that a little bit more. And then, yeah, you got a project, please jump over to my project request page. You got any questions about the products we use, please ask. I'm more than willing to help out. And if you've just got need a second hand, or you need something done on the weekend, jump on over to the Weekend Warrior project page I have, and then put in your 10 punch list items so that I can come help you out. All right, well, until you see me on my next project, or you see me at your house, we're signing off.